the truth of the matter is that a lot of women, okay, are actually regretting at the moment, right? That they turn down, a millionaire or even a billionaire, that wanted to be with them at some point in time, all right? And I do get them because it is not written on the face of a millionaire that, this guy, this man that you see at the moment, at some point in time, is going to be a millionaire or even a billionaire, all right? But as a woman, you need to actually see beyond the present. You should be able to identify the potential in a man, all right? And then support that man to become the man that you desire. You get it? You need to be intelligent, all right? Your booty is attractive. Every man would like it, including even playboys. So if you want a man that would respect and appreciate you, you need some form of intelligence and you need to be strategic. Greetings to you and welcome to today's special podcast. In today's video, especially if you are a woman watching this video, I would be able to help you with certain signs, all right, that the guy that is asking you out would become a millionaire or a billionaire at some point in time, all right? This is not guaranteed, all right? But at least these signs would help you in making your choices. I do understand that from an evolutionary point of view, even in a time of hunting and gathering, men always provided security for women. Men had to provide food, they had to hunt, and all of that. So I do understand why even today, though women may be financially independent, all right, they may be doing their own jobs and everything, they may be having their own businesses and what have you, women still innately, right, depend on men for financial security and other forms of security. You see? So I do understand why, in the first place, you as a woman, you would be interested in 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 dating or marrying a millionaire. All right. But you need to be intelligent. That's not to say you are not intelligent, but I'm just trying to say you need to be strategic, all right, to be able to identify this potential millionaire or billionaire. This is a common issue, especially in the black community, because there are a lot of black women who complain that, most black men, when they succeed, it's like they turn their backs to, black women and they marry other women. All right. So, and this can be said of even sometimes, some of our most successful scientists and whatever entrepreneurs, and even down to athletes and musicians, including even presidents in Africa. I mean, if you, for instance, an American or maybe I don't know, a black person living in Europe or elsewhere, I know it would be surprising for you to know that, especially if you were born and raised in outside of Africa, it would be surprising to know that, there are African leaders who are actually married to, I mean, foreign women. All right. And this actually would let you question a lot about the integrity and loyalty of such a leader or a president, right? How could a king, marry outside his kingdom? Like, what actually that shows a sign of disloyalty, right? But we are not going to go into the details. Maybe I would make another video one day to discuss this. But a lot of black women actually complain. Why is that most of our athletes, like our successful athletes, sometimes they don't, or actresses and whatever, scientists and researchers and engineers and what have you, they don't often want to be with, black women. You see, But this video would help you as a black woman and any other woman, whether you are Asian, white, Chinese, whatever certificates. Chinese are actually Asians, right? Regardless of your ethnicity, this video would help you identify the potential in your man, right? You get it, so that you'll not one day regret having lost your golden chance to be the wife of what, a millionaire or a billionaire. All right. So let's leave that aside. You know, now in terms of wealth, all right, it is important to have a clear definition of what you want as a woman. Okay. Wealth could be, you know, mm, uh, psychological, all right. In other words, it could be mental or what, spiritual, or better still, what I call you know, the abundance mindset. All right, that in itself is wealth, and we could also have the material wealth, all right, which is acquiring a lot of material wealth in terms of finances, in terms of assets, and what have you. And both are very very important. You get it? So you as a woman, you should understand that um a man with a potential is actually a man that has what, the spirit of abundance, the abundance mindset, because it is with this mindset that he's going to attract all those things that you desire within his empire. You see? So that was just by the way. So um you need to have a clear definition of what you call riches, because somebody could have a lot of money, yet that might be a very uh, um, uh, I mean, it's not money that gives somebody confidence. So somebody might be financially rich. You should not just be chasing the bag. Rather, concentrate more on certain things. The intellectual capacity of the man, and what, certain intrinsic qualities. Right, because with those qualities, this guy is gonna get you the bag that you need, and many more, right? And you will be able to live happily, build your family, and what, build your empire that both of you will be proud of. So you need to support a man with what, potential, right? So I'm gonna help you identify, you know, these signs in a man, that this man probably would be rich, or at least a millionaire or a billionaire tomorrow. You get it? But sometimes too, you need to be realistic as a woman, because um, like I said, don't be the lady that would just be chasing the bag. You see it. Um, like I was saying, also wealth is not just all about the material wealth. Material wealth is important, all right, but you need to be realistic, all right. Assuming that, for instance, you as a lady, your dad doesn't even own a bicycle. It's not to be, to disgrace your dad or something. I'm just being realistic. So assuming that, I'm just trying to say, okay, maybe your is very poor, right? Your parents are very poor. You come from a moderate or a poor family, you know. Now, it would be ridiculous to come from such a background and be dreaming of becoming the wife of, let's say, a renowned scientist, or or a renowned entrepreneur, or a renowned athlete, or whatever. You see, simply because, ask yourself this question: that man at that rank, you know don't you think there are other women of similar rank, all right, that surround this particular man? Why would this man go down his level to pick a poor woman, right, for a partner? I'm not saying that is not possible because, you as a poor woman, excuse me to use these words, but you may be having certain qualities, and these qualities are actually attracted by any millionaire or any potential millionaire, especially if you have the qualities of being able to support and being able to pour into this man and being able to what to encourage and motivate him whenever he's down and being able to to provide him with that feminine energy and support. All right. So I'm not saying it's not possible, but realistically, most of the men that would date beyond their level are most likely going to use you. They are most likely going to be playboys, and they are most likely going to use and dump you. So if you want a man that would respect you, then you have to make sure that you are able to identify a man with the potential of becoming a millionaire, even though he might still be searching. In other words, a man at your level, so that you can both what pour into each other and evolve and build your empire and enjoy and have a happy family. You get it? So without much ado, I'm gonna tackle the different points, all right, regards to signs of a potential billionaire in front of you, right? So one thing that you need to note as a woman is that in a man is that this man, number one is that this man is very, very passionate, right? And I would even say is multi-passionate, right? You get to know why later on because as a man, you need to have multiple streams of income. If you dream of making it in life, if you dream of becoming somebody, so in short, he needs to be very, very passionate. So whatever that he does it with so much love, right? And he doesn't even feel like he's working. He's just doing it as if it's part of his life. This man is able to identify his talents, he's able to identify his potentials and his gifts and whatever, and capitalizes on them, and work on himself to reach the top and the peak of his career. And he's not just career oriented. That's why I was talking about being multi-passionate. He's going to be, he's going to invest in different sectors and just grow and keep growing. He's always hungry and he's always passionate. And he knows himself very well. He knows his strengths and his weaknesses. And he's capitalizing on his talents. And, so such a passionate person, it is the man that you need to support. Now let's talk about sign number two. Sign number two is that your man is a man that is what? Somebody that constantly learns, right? He's somebody that is curious and he's somebody that is learning new things. So it doesn't matter his niche, all right, or his career path. If he, for instance, is a health worker, that doesn't stop him from, let's say, researching about finances, researching about the stock market, researching about trade, researching about different things, researching about AI, go into content creation, as a side hustle. So he has multiple hustles. So this is a man that is curious. This is a man that is constantly learning because as the world evolves, you know, guys that are up to date, in terms of the latest technology, in terms of just like the internet, when the internet came, people that were smart to learn how to make money on the internet today are making money from the internet. There are people that still don't know how to make a penny from the internet and they just waste internet every day just to entertain themselves, and that is it, you see. But people are making money out of the social media. A man that is curious regardless of his profession, some of the top, just like Cristiano Ronaldo, for instance. Recently, he started a YouTube channel and he has like over, I think, 23 or 25 millions of subscribers in just a day. Why would Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm not just saying he's starting it because he wants to make money from YouTube, but of course, he's going to make money from that. Who would believe that, like, at his level with his money, why would he want to, of course, he might want to build his influence and all of that, and it's normal. I mean, YouTube is part of social media, right? But that is how any billionaire behaves. They exploit opportunities and they find new ways of making income, and they constantly learn. They read a lot of books, all right? They listen to a lot of podcasts, and they keep learning. They never stop learning because you can't grow without learning, else you stay stagnant, you know, with archaic knowledge. Third sign that your man would become a millionaire is that he's somebody that is courageous, right? He's not somebody that quits with the least, problem. He's somebody that never quits. He's determined, He's just somebody that is self-motivated, and he's just a go-getter, and he's courageous, meaning that with your support, he's gonna what? Climb mountains. All right. So anybody that is courageous, anybody that is just determined, right? Anybody that is focused, he's not, he's just determined and he's courageous, then there is a sign that he's gonna make it someday, somehow. Another sign is that your man is actually somebody that he's actually somebody that is goal oriented and focused, as I said, He's not a type of guy that cares about what people say about him, and he doesn't matter. Sorry, I say he doesn't matter. He doesn't bother, soiling his hands as far as that would help him make some money. He doesn't bother, learning a new trade. He doesn't bother doing things that people would misunderstand him. He doesn't bother, taking risk. He doesn't bother, he's just that type of guy that what simply doesn't give a f about what people think about him. He's not a type that would pretend that he's rich. Rather, he would want to do what would make him rich. So if he has to sell tomatoes, he's gonna sell tomatoes. If he has to, do whatever that he has to do legally, right, to make money, he's gonna do it. He's not gonna be shy. How could you be shy when you are poor? Come on. He's that guy, He's that guy that has no problem starting a YouTube channel. He's that guy that has no problem, doing something with his life. That is the guy. He's that guy. Sign number five, all right, is that this guy knows how to actually use money to make money. In other words, he invests. He invests, all right. He's not a type of guy that would just, pick money. If he's working, he's not just gonna work, get his money, his paycheck, and spend it. He's not somebody that live paycheck to paycheck. He's somebody that invests his money. He's somebody that constantly invests in himself and in his money. I mean, in he invests his money in different projects, that would earn him some income. So he's somebody that understands that we use money to look for money. You see, Chief sign that your man could be a potential billionaire, all right, is that he's somebody that values relationships, including you, the one dating him, right? So he understands your importance in his life as far as, you know, uh, reaching his highest potential. So he values his network, he values his friends, and he's very, very picky when it comes to, his friends. He has a very close circle. And he's that type of guy that wouldn't just allow anybody to, he doesn't fuck with everybody. He's very, 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 very. He has a very close circle because, and he only associates himself with quality people, people that can help him progress, people that he's like a type of guy that is almost as if he's in a secret society. I'm not talking about, you understand what I mean. I mean somebody that is really careful about and picky about his network, his friends, even his family and the people around him. That is a good sign that this guy would be successful tomorrow because he only associates himself with quality people that can help him achieve his goals. And he values relationships, including you yourself, you know. So that is why you have a part of the role to play in his millionaire or billionaire dream, right? In achieving his billionaire or millionaire dream, you have a role to play. You have to be this supporting pillar, right? So if you are that supporting pillar, usually men who will become millionaires and billionaires tomorrow are very intelligent. So, and they usually want people also with similar intelligence. So you need to be an intelligent woman that would be able to see this potential in him and help him nurture and grow to become this man that you desire. So he's very, very picky, all right? And he's also somebody that gives a lot to society, including his family. So a clear sign is that if such a man doesn't support if you meet a man and a man is not supportive of his own family, meanwhile he's making it, that's he's he's not that poor, right? He's doing great or all right. Meanwhile, his family is suffering. Then you know that that is not somebody that has big ambitions. He's not that much ambitious. Ambitious men, they value their network, they value their family oriented, and more especially, they like to give back to society, you know. So these are people that care about, doing something, creating employment, you know, alleviating poverty, you know. They may even be political sometimes, because of these big ambitions that they have. So by so doing, because they want to give back to society, the universe itself is going to bless them with abundance and money so that they can actually what carry out these dreams. Whether you believe it or not, whether you are spiritual or not, but literally, even if they forget about the spiritual aspect, but the fact that they are very ambitious and they want to give back to society means that they are going to do whatever that it takes legally. They are going to work hard and they are going to develop themselves to be millionaires and billionaires, or at least rich, so that they can what give back to society. So there's a sign. The seventh sign will be that these people have the abundance mindset. As I was saying, these are people that feel like they are already kings and they don't need to be what to be crowned, and or until they are crowned as billionaires, they are already billionaires. These are people that are very confident in themselves. They don't compare themselves with nobody. They are very focused, right? They only compare their today with their yesterday. And these are men that are what? Simply having the abundance mindset, you know, and they believe in the law of attraction. Whether they actually believe in it or not, their actions show that these are people that believe in the laws of attraction, the law of attraction. In other words, these are people that are actually content with what they have, right? And they know and they believe that it is by working with what they have that they are going to build the empire that they desire. You see, so if they are not the ones that will be jealous of everybody that is trying to make it, no, they rather get inspired by people that are trying to make it, and they like to learn from them, and they just you know believe that they just need to what to have they just have the abundance mindset. They already feel like it's not about being pompous and trying to portray as if they are rich meanwhile they are not rich. No, that's not the abundance mindset. The abundance mindset is that you act like you are a millionaire, by actually doing what millionaires would do to become millionaires without necessarily acting as if you were, I mean, portraying that you are a millionaire, meanwhile you don't have it. That's not what I'm saying. But these people are content with what they have, and they are working with what they have to achieve what they want. As the way say, man does not become that which he wants to be or desires to be, but becomes that which he is. The eighth sign is that these people are the people that believe that, hard work pays off, no matter how long it takes. And these are the people that believe that, hard work will always beat talent. It doesn't matter what people say, work smartly. It is true. And these are people that are also very intelligent already. So it's not like they don't know how to work smartly or what to do and how to identify their potential and their passions and their talents and develop them. They know all of that. All right. But they also believe that hard work beats talent and hard work pays off. Say I mean, they are so passionate about anything at all that they do, and they give it their best, and they take delight and they love doing what they do. So they just work, they are very, very hard. They work so hard. And when you work hard, the universe will always bless you with what you are working for. And ninth sign, as I was saying, is that these people are focused. They don't compare themselves with nobody because they know that they are kings and queens. So since we are talking about a man, so they know that they are kings, and they don't have anything to prove, you know. So they don't compare themselves with nobody. They are not jealous about other people's progress. In other words, they have the abundance mindset and they are just working on themselves, and they don't make decisions based on emotions and what people say and this and that. They don't compare themselves with nobody. They are just focused. They are goal oriented and they are goal getters. They are self driven and self motivated. Or should I say they are goal driven, self motivated, and they are just goal getters, you know. The 10th and the final sign that you are dealing with a potential millionaire is that this man has several sources of income. You know, he's not the type of guy that just relies on his job, his 2 by 4 job, and that is it. He's somebody that will pick his salary. He's not somebody that is just saving money in his bank account. Of course, saving is the least investment that you can do, because even if there's a business opportunity and you have no capital and nothing in your bank account shows that you are even qualified to be given a loan, how are you going to get a loan? So these are people that are very also careful about their expenses. They don't try to impress anybody, you see. So they are the types that would maybe wear a particular suit all the time, not because they cannot afford as many suits as possible, but they just wear things based on comfort, not based on, you know, luxury or trying to impress. So that is why for them to appreciate you, if such a man, if you are not that woman that is going to support and understand him, he's most likely, even if he's now a millionaire, or if one day he becomes a millionaire, he would use women like you who are just in for the bag and dump you, because he's going to be a playboy maybe, you know. But if he's still climbing, he understands a high value woman. He understands that a high value woman is a woman that would pour into him, is a woman that would see his potential, is a woman that would support him. So even if he's acting frugal, like it's not like he's really frugal, he doesn't want to spend, he's being greedy, no. But he understands that he needs to save money. So he buys himself assets instead of liabilities. He's probably going to be wearing a particular suit all the time, not because he cannot afford many suits. He's probably going to be buying things that will be asset. Maybe this microphone is an asset, right? I can create content with it. He's not going to be buying the latest iPhone when he's already having an iPhone that is working properly. He's not going to be, trying to impress. No, he buys things for comfort, not for impressing anybody. You see? So, and like I was saying, they have multiple sources of income. Okay, such men would invest in different things. They are curious, they learn about different ways of making money, and they're always up to date in terms of the latest ways of making money. They keep investing. They are industrious. They are hardworking. They just keep developing themselves. You know, and they make money. He could be making money on YouTube. He could be making money uh, by creating a sports center. Though he might be a medical doctor, he will be into agriculture. He's doing different things. He's investing in real estate, whatever. Because if you are to depend on just one source of income, then there's no way you can. If assume that you are working and the man only depends on his salary, there's no way your employer would ever pay you to become rich. Because if he pays you to become rich, you stop working. You see it. So any potential billionaire has a side hustle apart from his main job and that kind of thing. Please add the remaining things that are probably or signs that are probably omitted, within the comment section. If you think I've missed out anything, and please remember to subscribe in order not to miss future videos. See you in the next one. Bye.